Hey there, welcome to this lunar love report for our upcoming full moon in the sign of Aries happening October 6th, 2025. And if you're new around here, hi, I'm Diane Shepard. I'm a certified Tantra teacher and I run a sacred feminine mystery school, a goddess school, if you will. I like to call it Venus school because we focus a lot on sensuality and pleasure. So I'm here to support women who really want to reclaim the sacredness of their bodies and really reclaim the power of their pleasure and their sensuality and their sexual energy. That's my jam. That's why I'm here on the planet. And one of the things I love to do for my community is offer these lunation reports or lunar love reports every new moon and full moon so that you can tune into the energy at hand so it could really serve you in your embodiment journey, really tap into more of your feminine energy. So working with the moon is a really great way to do that. I'm also an astrologer, I should add that. But anyway, this lunation, this full moon, is a great opportunity to let go, to release any overthinking, overanalyzing, getting into that stress and anxiety that comes with that, and also to release any ways that you are having some negative self-talk, especially about your body. This is a great opportunity to shine the light on how maybe you're not being that kind to yourself and how you're shutting down your life force with that negative self-talk and those limiting beliefs about your body so that you can step more fully into the adventure you came here to live. That's what Aries is all about, adventure. It's got this beautiful, wild spirit about it. It's a fire sign, it's a cardinal sign, loves to get things started, loves to be the instigator. It's really about freedom, it's about the journey of fun and being more spontaneous and just not caring too much about the details, not getting bogged down in too many details, but just stepping into the experience of really truly living full out. So I think this full moon could be so powerful and supportive for you. And I also have a free resource library for you. It's called the Goddess Vault, where you'll find all kinds of practices where you can bring this energy of this moon more alive for you. And again, you can check that out. If you're seeing this on YouTube, it'll be in the description. If you're viewing this in on my site, you're already in the portal, so you know what to do. There are a whole bunch of practices there, from the most simple to the deeper dive practices. So really, it's designed to meet you exactly where you're at. So let's pull up the chart for this full moon and dive into some of the details. All right, so let's get into it. Full moon in Aries. And as I said, full moons tend to be a reveal and show us what we need to see, what we need to purge, what we need to let go of so that we can fully step more onto the path of who we are, get into alignment, and really express the love that we are at the core, the unique expression of love that we are. And we all have blocks, we have limiting beliefs, we have things that will stop us in our tracks. And full moons are a great ally in helping us release what's not serving. So, emotions tend to run high under full moons, not always, but a lot of the time. And if that's the case for this full moon, embrace it. Dive into the emotion. Bring your emotion into motion with some kind of embodiment practice. Again, the Goddess Vaults, my free resource library, is where you want to be. If you're viewing this on my site, you can see things linked below for you to explore. If you're brand new seeing this on YouTube, you can join the Goddess Vault for free. I'll make sure I link it in the description. But the practices there will all be fabulous. Depending, follow your intuition, just go with what feels most appealing to you and know that you picked the perfect practice. That's what it's there for, to support you. And again, getting more into alignment of who you really are. So, full moon, let's pull up our chart. So, here is the chart for this full moon in Aries, and I cast it for where I live in upstate New York. So, it'll look a little different for you if you don't live in upstate New York. So, what I want you to see, but the planets and the relationships between the planets would be the same. Here's our moon, right? Here's the glyph of Aries, and it's at 14 degrees Aries, right about almost smack dab in the middle of Aries. And here's our sun opposite. So every full moon, the sun and the moon are opposite. Again, that image of shining the light on what we need to see so that we can let go of, move forward, release, feel what needs to be felt. Because sometimes we can go through life getting busy and just kind of numbing out to what we really feel. And we don't want to do that. Moons full moons and new moons actually are a great time to tune in to what's really going on for you, and give yourself space and permission to feel it, because your emotions are a phenomenal guidance system. We want to really work with emotions to get clear on our deepest desires. That's the way I roll. So anyway, if strong emotion comes up, yeah, bring it in, invite it into embodiment. So again, Aries is fire sign, and it's a cardinal sign, loves to get things started. So there's a lot of forward moving energy to support you under this moon to release what's not serving you. And Aries is also a very courageous sign, a fierce sign, and all about adventure, all about being more spontaneous. Some would say impulsive, but really like letting the details go and stepping onto the path of your journey is what came in for me with this full moon in Aries. And it's can be a lot of fun. Right? There's a lot of fun involved in the Aries archetype. And again, spontaneity, I think I mentioned, but it's also about identity. It's about really learning to put ourselves first in a way, not to be selfish, but to be self referred. I think Aries, people with healthy Aries have a really good sense of that. And we can learn from that because sometimes we can really forget ourselves in the mix of life, you know, in all of our relationships and all the hats we wear. But this Aries full moon is a great opportunity to get more self referred, like what's going on for me specifically, and really claim your identity in a deeper way, your true self, your capital S self. I like to say that that goddess you were born to be self. And so there's a lot of impetus here or support to really get clear on who you are, like what's going on for you, what's true for you, and really make that a habit going forward, you know, more, maybe more than you are already. So there's also a square by Jupiter here in Cancer. So here's Jupiter in Cancer at 23. It's kind of a wide orb, as we say in astrology, so not a close square, but still Jupiter's powerful and it's all about expansion. I like to think of Jupiter as the Ganesh planet, breaking through obstacles, really busting through obstacles. And there's a lot of optimism to Jupiter. It's about, again, expansion of consciousness and expansion of love, expansion of abundance, so many things we can associate with Jupiter. So this brings in another strong support, really, to let's get it done. You know, let's actually release what's not serving us. Now, with Jupiter in Cancer, what's not nourishing, what's not really feeling good to you, how are you not feeling you know, good in your skin, how you're not feeling nourished, that kind of things that could be in the background of this full moon. And the invitation here is to, again, let's do some work to let some of that go so you can really make space in your life for things that really truly nourish you, that really truly expand you into more pleasure, into more joy, so that again you can go forth on your path with more optimism and not worry too much, not get caught up in the details, which is a great segue into talking about what's going on with Venus, because Venus has been in Virgo now for a while. And Venus in Virgo is the sign of the priestess. And anytime a planet is hanging out by the South Node, it's an invitation to release the shadow of what that represents. So Venus in Virgo, priestess energy, very powerful energy. It's all about sacred sexuality, actually, and about the daily practices that we do to really support us feeling good, feeling alive, nourishing our libido, libido being our life force. All of that is woven into Venus and Virgo. But on the shadow side, Venus and Virgo could get caught up in the details, to get caught up in anxiety and worry, to get caught up, and this is the big one I want you to really hear, caught up in self-criticism. So this full moon, powerful invitation to let go of self-criticism. If you've been hard on yourself, especially anything with your body, if you've been critical of your beautiful body, this is a great time to purge that, let it go. It is absolutely 100% not serving you to be critical of yourself in any way, or critical of your body hears it, and this really registers in your body um, as not wellness. It could really slow down your life force and really affect your vitality. So this full moon in Aries, wonderful opportunity to release any negative self-talk, limiting beliefs that are keeping you stalled on your path, but also really take a look at how you're speaking to your body. I want you to really start to incorporate new habits of self-love. So stop it if you're being critical of yourself, of your body, and I want you to really start to make body love practices your new normal. And again, the goddess vault is going to support you in that. Come into your body, breathe into this beautiful vessel, move your body, and celebrate you being in a body. It'll just be the most ultimate wellness hack you've ever experienced. So again, Venus and Virgo is about health as well, but here we're letting go of things that are not supportive of your health and vitality. So anytime again, conjunct the South Node, it's about whoo, purge, let go, release, let that shit go. We also have Mercury here has recently moved in, very recently, just within this portal of the moon, moved into the sign of Scorpio. So out of Libra into Scorpio. And this is an invitation to use our brain differently. You know, I think in modern societies, we are so used to using our brain logically, analytically, problem solving, AKA left brain activities. This is an invitation to get more mystical, more magical, more intuitive with your mind. We only use a small portion of our mind usually, especially if we're just caught up in only logic and only problem solving and only 3D reality. So this is an invitation to go into your intuition more and really let go of the reins on trying to figure everything out and go into the depths of your more magical, mystical, intuitive mind. Creativity is a big part of this as well. And what I want to point out is Black Moon Lilith is conjunct the Mercury in Scorpio as well. So this brings in, again, the sacred feminine. This brings in sacred sexuality. Black Moon Lilith is all about shamanic, sacred sexuality. So this, again, is pulling us into the depths, getting under the hood of the surface of the logical mind, and what is our mind really capable of in terms of bringing us on deep journeys into the soul and into the mysteries of sexuality and sensuality. So there's that piece. We also have Mars nearby, 10 degrees. Yeah, so it's still conjunct, but these three together, having Mars there, especially because this is a full moon in Aries, we want to take a look at what Mars is doing because Mars rules Aries. So this is again another strong impetus to, do the work of the warrior work, really, of shedding what's not serving you and stepping into a new identity. And a part of that new identity would be the magical, mystical, intuitive mind that can really help us bust through obstacles, see things differently, thinking outside the box. This is how I'm reading this. And yeah, so Mars gives a lot of fierce courage to do that kind of work, that purging work and realignment work. And not only that, they are squared by Pluto here, giving us even more of an invitation to go deep, to really do some transformational work here on how you're using your mind. Is it serving you? And if you are caught up in criticism and overthinking and overanalyzing and all of that stuff, time to let it go, right? Whatever works for you, let it go, get into your body, flush it out. So that's all I got for you under this full moon. Again, bring it into embodiment. And I think you'll be amazed when you turn on the intelligence of your body, your BI, you'll be amazed at the insights that you get. So have a beautiful full moon in Aries.